A double shooting in the Buchel neighborhood has left a man dead and a woman in the hospital. It's the 15th homicide this year in Louisville. The shooting happened just after 7 this morning on Norbrook Drive near Fagenbush Lane. LMPD says both victims were shot. A man died at the scene. The woman was taken to the hospital, but her condition is not known. And this morning's violence in Louisville adding to a trend just 3 weeks into the new year. Homicides for this month already ahead of this time last year.
I didn't believe that that would be the first 22 days of 2022, especially after we came off such a devastating year of 2021.
Anti-violence activist Christopher 2X says he is shocked by the crime the Louisville metro area has experienced, not just recently, but for the last 2 years. Last year, January had a total of 16 homicides. So far this year, we're at 15, with more than a week left in the month.
If we don't break this cycle of double-digit homicides every month, and now we go into the 24th straight month, from February of 20 into January of 2022.
A double shooting Saturday morning added to that number.
What's happening and what's trending is that's our new normal. If we stay at that new normal, how can anybody get a sense of peace when you got 100+ homicides a year at that rate?
That trend is one that will be tough to break, since violent crimes are happening to younger and younger children, and younger people are also the suspects. 2X and his group Game Changers believe in the last 2 years, teaching crime prevention to high schoolers is too late. It needs to be earlier.
All of those numbers, for some reason, does not matter to some individuals who still want to inflict that kind of harm on other individuals.
Typically, the summer months tend to be the most violent, but that's no longer the case.
The winter months have just shifted to a new change, and that new change is a part of the double digits.
2X said after such a violent year last year, the worst in the city's history, he hoped 2022 would at least start better.
I don't believe anybody would have thought at the start of 22 we would be in these numbers already, and they're pretty dark, to be quite frank with you.
And if you have any information about any of these homicides or any crime, call the LMPD tip line anonymously. That number is 574-LMPD.